YouTube world, it's Curly Brew here with another awesome sauce video. And if you're new to my channel, hi, hello. No, like seriously, hi, hello, how do you do, hola, bonjour, I don't even know. Like some of you guys just popped out of nowhere and just hit subscribe. So I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate that. It means a lot. Alright guys, so today's video, as you can tell obviously by the title, is all about my nose piercing. So I got my nose pierced, April 24th, so it's been about a month that pretty much my piercing's been healing. And I wanted a nose piercing for a long time, over a year really, but I kept putting it off for two reasons, or two very important and scary factors. So the first factor is I was at risk for keloid scar formation, and I'll put the definition of a keloid, I guess, here. Yeah, ooh, words. And what that basically means is you're getting a needle, you're puncturing skin, which is just creating a wound or creating an injury that needs to heal. So how do you know if you're at risk for developing a keloid? Keloid scars are genetically linked. So what that basically means is if you have family members that have developed keloid scars, then you're also at risk as well, or at a greater risk. So my aunt, she got her ears pierced, she developed a keloid, and my mom, when I was a kid, she got her nose pierced too, and she developed a keloid. Such a hipster, right? Mom had a nose piercing. What up? So yeah, with that just kind of hanging over my head, I was really super duper scared. The second really big scary factor that was pretty much preventing myself to go get this piercing was because keloid scar formation is also more prone in certain ethnicities. So African Americans, Hispanic, Asian Americans. So basically it's more prone in pigmented skin. So basically I produce more melanin, and that is why I have this caramel-like complexion. I'm not really sure why it's more prone in pigmented skin types. I mean, it could just be melanin or hormones. Maybe when the piercing happens you release these stress hormones which interact with the melanin kind of horribly, and it results in this keloid formation forming. I'm not really sure. Dermatology, or like the study of skin and skin problems, that's not really my field. Again, I'm more or less with like animal behavior and biology and neuroscience and stuff like that. Anyway, I was just thinking one day, you know what, why not? Like, just why not just do it? Just like whatever. If I get one, I'll get it removed. Alright guys, so if you guys want to know how I'm promoting a healthy healing process with my new nose piercing, then keep watching.
So, before I show you guys how to make this stuff, you're probably wondering why would I want to make this stuff? Well, sea salt soaks are going to hydrate your healing piercing, so it's going to prevent your piercing from drying out, which can lead to cracking, which can lead to bleeding, and thus would likely lead to an infection. They're also a great gentle cleanser, so they're not harsh like dial soap, for example, or peroxide. And lastly, they're going to promote waste removal. So basically after a soak, your piercing is going to produce this nasty green, yellow, whitish, yucky stuff called lymph, and that's basically all these dead cells and just bacteria that your piercing's excreting. So essentially, after you do a soak every time, your piercing's being cleaned and flushed out. Alright, now for some additional important preliminary information. So first off, you should always consult with your piercer first if you have any questions about your piercing, the healing process in general, or just any questions, period. I'm just going to show you guys what my piercer told me to do and what's been helping me through the healing process, just in case you're getting some funky or bad vibes from your piercer or the place you chose. Like if you feel like maybe you didn't put enough research into the place you went to. So I do these saline soaks for 5 minutes twice a day, so every morning and every night, and I'm doing this for 2 months. And I'm not touching my piercing, I'm not taking the jewelry out, even though I really want to hoop, oh my god. I'm not doing that for at least 3 months, or until my piercing has completely healed. Alright, let's finally do this DIY. Alright, so the first thing you guys are going to need is distilled water. And I picked up this whole gallon for only like 89 cents at Target, so super awesome. The reason why you don't want to use something like tap water or water that contains any extra minerals such as fluorine, etc. is because these extra minerals or additives can potentially harm your healing piercing, thus delaying the healing process, which you don't want. Alright, so the next thing you're going to need is fine grain, non-iodized sea salt. The reason why you want fine grain and not something that has like a rockier kind of consistency is because that's going to have a harder time dissolving in the distilled water. And the reason why you want non-iodized sea salt and not something with iodide like table salt for instance is because again, these extra minerals, they can irritate your healing piercing and thus they can delay that healing process, which again would suck. Alright, so the last goodies that you guys are going to need is basically a small piece of thick paper just folded in half, a small bowl, which I got at Walmart I think for like $2, so again, super duper cheap, and lastly a tablespoon, but preferably a measuring tablespoon. I didn't have one, so I'm just using a regular tablespoon. So I'm just taking the non-iodized fine grain sea salt and I'm just basically pouring out a single tablespoon. And then I'm placing it on the thick paper, which is going to act like a funnel. And then I'm measuring out a second tablespoon. And again, putting it on our makeshift funnel. Next, I'm just pouring it right into the distilled water. And it's at room temperature, so it's not cold or heated up or anything like that. Extreme temperatures that can also irritate like a new piercing as well. Alright, now I'm just shaking it like a Polaroid picture. Oh yeah! So after you've been jamming out to Outcast in your head for about 30-ish seconds, you are done. Your saline solution is ready to use, and I'm just pretty much pouring it all the way up to the top. So it is now nighttime, as you can tell, and I'm taking my saline soak and I'm submerging my whole entire nostril along with the nose piercing. And I've started my timer for 5 minutes. What I love to do during this time is just chill and watch YouTube videos. That definitely helps the time go by a lot quicker because trust me, 5 minutes is a lot longer than you think.
Alright guys, so I hope this video was helpful. So I will catch you on the flip side then. Alright, peace.
Alright guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share my videos along also if you'd like, that would be super awesome sauce as well. And here are some of my latest videos, so click away and enjoy. Thanks, bye guys!